What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry. Today, we got Boston, LAG. Let's check it out.
It's an elimination matchup for top 6. And the first team coming to the stage is the hometown heroes. Blow the roof off of Fenway, because here comes the Boston Bridge.
You still hear the people on the desk.
Make some noise for Vivid! Methods! Awakening in Narrow! It's the Boston Bridge!
We gotta keep it going for the hometown.
The SMGs were
the
also
hometown
frying,
crew.
and you cannot forget about Big Wake. This is a team that's dangerous in all game modes. They want to close it out before it gets to game 5, though. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guy, let's bring out the other squad.
We'll see if they can. This other squad got a lot of heart, and they're going to try to get it done and stay perfect. Get ready, because here come the LA Guerillas. Boston, get loud!
Oh shit, big Arcides.
Two deceives, Arcides, and we got Exceed with the snapback. It's the LA Guerillas.
Hear the crowd. There is a lot of boos to be expected from the hometown team, but LAG looks completely unfazed as they head to the other side of the stage. There's no better feeling than causing the upset, Blaze, but they got a lot of maps to get through to get.
And I'm your host of the Hard Carry, Mevo. I'm here solo today. We're gonna bring you CDL matches from Major 2 tournament. This is the elimination game. Let's get it.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Woo,
We're starting
beautiful day.
Fortress
Cool
Hardpoint.
We're ready to party here in Fenway and cannot wait to get the match underway. Chance, this is going to be a real treat. This one from start to finish, there's storylines all over the board, and this elimination matchup, loser goes home.
It's going to be so much fun, too. I mean, I got to say, though, like, how dare you boo Arcides? You could boo the other 3, but not him. He is special. I'm just kidding, though. It's going to be a fun time, and these are also 2 teams that,
He's
like,
a 2-time
they
world
have
champ.
very particular
Assault's a world
things
champ,
that
too,
they're able
so
to fix, and honestly, for LAG, they might already be
disrespectful
doing so within
from
this
Boston.
tournament. They could go
But I like
on
it.
a massive run
Get
for
behind the
LAG.
hometown.
It was the 0-5 in control throughout the stage. Now, so far in the major, they're 2-0, so they've made those improvements, and for Boston, the fans already know the stakes. It's literally all about the game 5s for this team. They have one loss this entire year that did not come in a game 5 fashion in all of their wins. They're doing it in a 3-0 or 3-1. So these guys, when they're hot, if they can
Don't
get
get
that
to game
start
5.
early on,
Boston,
they're a force
don't
to be
do it.
reckoned with, man.
It's both teams who have their own sort of personal humps to get over, and once they do, dangerous scenes for the rest of the league. Here we go, though, ladies and gentlemen. The bumps are out. Nerves across the stage. We'll find out who truly brings the ice today. It's going to be an important series either way. We load now into our Bagra Fortress.
All gas, no brakes. We're just going with the gunny map straight off the rip. A 4-1 record for Boston, a 3-1 record for this LAG squad, and these guys can be electric. Arcides literally just yesterday broke the kill
All right.
on this map with a 42 bomb. That's a lethal man on the map, and of course for Boston, Big Wake, this is also his home.
Perfect square up. Get everyone warm.
It's
Get
going to be a
everything going
crazy
in the
map.
series. Again, if you're a
Boston
fan,
wants it.
stay
LAG
away
wants
from
to
the
beat
game 5,
Boston.
or maybe today's the day. We will find out. Let's get into it, ladies and gents. Map number 1. Let's go.
And get luck getting out of this spawn. Boston, one of the best to do it. Vivid, well stunned and tagged up, but he has the cross. But if you're worried about not being able to get out of your spawn, this is the start LAG are looking to have, shutting everybody down and keeping the spawn trap nice and secure, as good as it gets.
Good as it gets. Could not be much worse. There we go. Boston, of course, in the green. LAG in the purple arrows now, trying to get out. This side of the map is going to be the members of Boston Breach trying to get towards P2. For now, it's going to be a brick wall of defense there from LAG. No one getting out of this side. Right-hand side of the map, bad. Left-hand side of the map, good.
Yeah, nice and stable. Couple green, though, popping up on the left side of that feed, so Boston starting to make moves.
It's
Methods
not a
doing
bad
his
start
thing,
for Boston,
collecting
but they
that
don't have
whole
P2
time.
spawns.
All things considered for Boston, do you get that break and move over to P2? No, but at least you have the lead on P1. A minimal, but still noticeable one. And obviously you got players
Joe
like
Deceiv's a
Awakening
snake.
now in
Look at him
bottom
snaking.
matches, trying to cause problems. And you actually do get the close spawn. LAG going to spawn out. So much pressure now on this next 2.
Are they going to read it? Methods is in the back line now. Awakening backing him up. Arcides catches one. Here comes the next. Nero, though, wins the fight. Joe Deceives now knows something's up. Will he be fooled? I don't think so. Spawns on the left-hand side. That's
Yeah,
great
here
for
comes the
Boston.
3
There
hitting the
they go.
back.
Joe Deceives takes care of one. Whoa, can't get the second. Nero into the feed, gets it, trades it down. LAG don't lose control.
And LAG are also reading the spawns all over the map, and they're trying to set up rotation 35 seconds in advance, by the way. And this is trusting Arcity to win the gunfights on the point, can deliver from one. It looks like maybe a bit more scrap, and you see LAG, it's the two front war attempting
Nero
to be annoying.
holding that P2 down for Boston to get a little bit of that scrap.
On that rotation for new.
Yeah, so far, LAG looking great. 5-second lead for now. Is going to
all right.
We do have hard point number 3. That's the far right-hand side of the minimap. They are looking pretty so far. Can Boston fight their way forward? No,
Arcity's 2 big kills.
Method's crosses him up finally. Stops the bleeding.
But LAG have rotation.
Here we go. LAG guns up, ready to go. Boston going to try to get the break.
Well, LAG started this one with 35 seconds. Her points combined. We'll see if they can run it up, or we'll see if Nero can just make a quick little break. But he does get traded out. LAG, nice and patient.
Wait, trying to come in the front. Or that's Methods, actually.
I mean, you're winning that gunfight 10 times out of 10. Easy wins for him. RC's holding it down as well. The man
Arcity's doing things on this P3.
8-5 start.
It's a money hill if you can hold it.
Actually, he's still going to sit here though. Will we get some
But
reinforcements
look,
from Boston?
Assault already in the bound underneath the fortress, trying to rotate down here. Look at him.
Succeed. All he has to do is take care of anyone who feels brave enough to run through this door, and he doesn't. Awakening manages to get a kill. So it's slow.
See, that's
it's
it right
steady,
there.
But it may be on
Can
for Boston.
he make a
Final
play
20
here?
seconds. They've given up this hard point entirely. Can they go over a full
He
60
did get
on this
one.
side of the map?
Nice.
Assault says no, bro.
He's trying to make something happen. Boston eventually weed him out, but that is still a lights out sort of hill for the last one for LAG. Bumped up a lead.
All right, Methods, 2 big kills.
Pick up 2. Boston have a lot of pressure on the map, by the way, for the rotations. Nero's just back, locking down the spawns, waiting to fill in whatever spot he needs to. Meanwhile, number 2 and number 3, Methods and Awakening, your ARs, they are
1, 2, 3, 4.
LAG.
4 down.
Look at those spawns, far right-hand side of the map. You give up that full hard point if you're Boston. You get the full 60 on the next. That was the game plan. So far, so good.
Hey, they still can't cross out. It is literally Big Wake and Methods locking it down. And now you actually have Boston potentially trying to give up these back spawns and sort of flip the round just a little bit. But nice and secure. LAG finally able to get inside, but still not even near this point. This has been beautiful so far from the breach.
Oh, very clean. We haven't got the lead just yet. Another 3 dead. Last man alive now for LAG Exceed. Trying to sneak his way in. Nothing there yet. Nero 10 and 8.
All right, looks like LAG finally broke in as Boston mounted a comeback.
This is just 2 teams
only about 20
like
points behind.
Putting in the majority of the work, right? And that really slows the pace down of the map. So it doesn't even have to be that lights out, cracked out.
But 8 Arcity's in the back. Can he make a play here?
Both teams having a little
He's
bit
already
of
on the
success
pinch.
on different hills, but this one is going to be scrappy over towards Blacksmith. Neither team yet in full control. Boston, plenty of players spread across the map. But LAG for the moment going to be inside.
Waiting for the perfect hit. For Awakening now, nades up. See the view here of the Blacksmith. Arsty's going to be in that tiny little furnace, tucked away, no problem whatsoever. Here comes Methods, comes out round a corner, peeks in, and
nice nade shot by Methods.
With a clean break.
Got the clean break. Question is, how long can you stay alive inside the point? Because you can already see LAG doing such a nice job of always keeping a player alive on the left side, and that is so advantageous just to have those long-range gunfights to get the players out of the hill. So
2 big ones.
Gets to collect the time. The ARs get to get set up in positions, and LAG, again, just a nice job of trying to control this map.
Work again, Awakening on the 2 spree now, looking to find a few more. Tags up there from Assault. Oh boy, he was giving him his best there.
They're back to P1 as LAG 25, 30-point lead about.
Going to our second set of hard points. Still a relatively close game. LAG pulling away somewhat. Boston still hot on the heels.
I mean, I think Nero right now desperate to sort of like get out and about and start to fly on this map. Maybe the opening is looking for.
There it is.
2-piece on the break-in. He's even got the tag. He is feeling himself with that chow, but at least
too much chow there from Nero. Should have held some time.
Out of the hill, and now you have everybody on Boston creeping up.
Oh, as he can't keep the cross safe forever. Exceed now, getting himself towards the point. Awakening, soaking the time. We cross 100 now for Boston Breach. As the rest of the map now, this is where the next battle lies, and it's Vivid. Slow game for Vivid. He's playing the long game though, 6 and 16. That's a big win. Left-hand side of the minimap, all Breach.
Yeah, talk about that. You flip the spawns, and now Boston gets to be in the driver's seat. And I think Vivid, maybe player feeling the pressure of the map being slow, 6 and 16. You want him to get
Boston
in the mix
look like they have P2 rotation,
where he's on the hill,
or at least spawns. They're not even rotating
right
yet.
Now, LAG, 4 players trying to work their way through P1. Awakening, trying to keep him in bay.
Hey, there's big kills. That's 3 dead.
3.
Again, that's full control. Boston Breach.
Only
again.
1 left.
Can
Joe
they
Deceives
hold on
in
to
Fortress.
Gallows is theirs. LAG
He actually got
known
1.
for their hard point prowess. Can Boston find the special source here and take the lead?
They're playing a tight setup as well. They're actually leading all the pressure towards the back and letting LAG get in the mix.
Ooh, big wake, almost got them both.
Four-man wipe exceed, last man standing, taking care of Boston. A stronghold so far.
Boston still holding it
Vivid.
down, and it's Vivid who's starting to light things up. Can he get another? That's fine. We'll go now to a quick Boston breach. Listen in.
Here's a listening.
One's noisy, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's noisy.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3.
There's a big guy in you guys.
They're hiding outside. Noisy weak then.
Let's go scrap.
I'm through maps right now.
Oh, they can swap gun.
Yeah, we're looking for 2 ARs. They're probably
Be quick. Could be open for one or two. But can it be open or no?
No,
I'm waiting for you guys. Go front.
I'm going in front. I'm going front.
He's on the ledge. I'm pushing the front. Low circle. Top left dead. I'm not pulling you guys. Dead gate. Last unit. One shot weaker. Weak back steps. One back steps. And back map box. He should die.
One is back map box.
Dead. I'm gonna go front. I'm on hill. I'm with you. Bottom mark. Nice shot. Let's go.
Let's on the box.
Nice. Aggregate.
Bottom mark. Get all the time.
You have a trophy?
They're running. Bottom mark.
You can go.
They're wrapping. They're gonna trap us in here. They're going left.
It's a good 30 here.
Top single close. Maps close and top single.
I don't see good maps.
No, he's like front maps.
Yo, what's front maps? He's stunned. No, top maps.
One shot out going close.
Okay, one's P1 truck.
One shot right there. Alex close area.
Hey, one's P1 truck.
Get a good break here, yeah.
Top maps balcony right now.
Very top.
Okay. Top maps balcony. I'm gonna try to name up as well.
Okay. I saw Sable.
Top maps.
Good work from Boston. Their chance to get the break there on P3, keep things going. They managed to finally get themselves out, and now they're battling towards new.
Well, they got the last break. Now
Only about 10 points behind now for Boston. Right back in this.
But Vivid and Awakening trying to lead that charge and trying to get to those back spawns. But the
three
ARs
big
have
ones from
been
LAG.
on point these couple of hills for LAG. But inside the actual hill, Methods at least gets the guy out of time, so no one right now able to collect.
It's a battle now to just get players onto the point, get some bodies in there, get those submachine guns cooking. RC's on a 5 spree. Washing Methods here, keeping an eye on the cross. Here comes the seed. Bad timing. He's going to slip by. That's going to cause a problem in a moment. More on that later.
Bad timing.
For now, he's getting the time. The boys are in. Can they get the next 20 seconds here and try to pull this one back?
I mean, that's just so patient as well. Vivid with the big 2 feet to try to get inside. Methods with the pre-aim, but this is just for no one to be able to collect this time. We'll go into a Blacksmith, a close to tied up game. Awakening, as is expected, still winning big gunfights on rotation.
Yep, they're only going to be less than 10 behind, 8
but
points.
That's just on the cross.
Boston with the initial rotation here
Reads, but hey, Nero
to P5.
right done for the job, and Boston in this hill first.
Oh, it's a grueler of a hill, though. Joe Deceives trying to soften them up. Big damage. Here comes Awakening. Another win from him. Time now.
Oh, here comes Arcees.
That's the lead in their hands now as well. Arcees right back in it. It is an absolute
Oh.
Here by the Blacksmith. They're going to go back and forth. They're going to trade hills, trade time. P1 coming up in a moment. That's where things are really going to separate.
And it's 3 players for Boston trying to get out towards like P1. You have Methods out of the play right now because he wants those left side spawns long term, but there is still 24 seconds worth collecting. Boston looking for it because Vivid is able to pick up 2, but where he gets traded out, you now have Methods
LAG
making moves
still
on the left
control.
side, but it is players scattered all across the
Great
map
double
right
chow.
now. None of this is easy to read.
This is going to be a tough one.
Great
Final
double
10
chow by Boston.
as we go into our 3rd set of hard points here on Albagra Fortress.
And Boston with the initial
It is a
rotation here.
nail-biter so far. Boston
Can
in position
they
for the next first?
get close to closing this out?
Assault is doing the best he possibly can to keep this side of the map safe. He's trying to play for the win right here, right now.
And you're just trying to lock down this P1 time, honestly. You don't have to worry about the rotation just yet for Boston. Just try to stay alive. Methods, though, bad timing, gets eliminated. Where he falls, Boston now pushing the pressure on the left side. They got the trades, and they will have the spawn.
Boston got it right now.
Change once again. Late one now for Boston.
Took the lead.
In the feed. Can Arcees get it going? No, Awakening. Heating things up. You're sitting there on P1. He's going wild. As the 6 spree comes to a close, 28 and 19 when you need it. Here comes Nero, flying forward, still keeping the hard point time in the hands of Breach.
And this is so much time as well. LH here trying to fight 2 different things, but you need to
they
get
only
out
need
of
13
P1.
seconds.
Arcee is there for the chow, but Awakening now in the mix. The second beast in front of him cannot get it. LHG get the break, but now it is all going to come down to P2.
Look, Methods is already rotated.
That's going to be the moment right there for LAG.
They
can get
got
this
to
done.
break
Get the
LAG.
break and they're in. Hard points up,
2
2
big
seconds.
kills,
Here we go. Methods has to
3
win the
big
fight.
kills.
He wins.
Boston might be able to close this out here.
looking at the victory. 10 seconds to go. LAG have got to make something special happen right here, right now, through the double doors. Jonas Eves, the first man to get it done.
Methods has to hold it down. His teammates are coming. He does! Methods double kill to close it out against LAG. Great map for Boston.
Against a team with so much promise in Hardpoint. You bring it to a map where it's all about the gunny, all about those individual fights. And it's Methods with 2 at the end.
Wow, what an ending
Breach fans.
to a map 1. This is going to be a crazy day.
That map can get, that felt like one of the more controlled outbagger fortresses we have seen all year.
As we take a look at the final scoreboard, Big Wake 31-21. No one else. Jodeci's 28-27, but crazy. 21 non-traded for Awakening and Jodeci's both. All right, now if Boston could take a map 2, this could be a crazy start to a day. El Asilo, search and destroy next.
Highlights from the final few moments of that one, Chance. Incredibly close game.
Yeah.
Had to win a couple of individual fights. Methods gets it.
Methods actually won a huge double kill there to take it home for Boston.
Not enough players on the map to get it done, and it would have made things very mixy on this hill. But
all right.
As soon as it clears out the back, everything just
maybe to get the crowd going a little bit.
Big 3 just to put the stamp on the game.
You know?
Got to show a lot of love there to Jonas Eves, trying to make it happen through double doors. He needed the back of his teammates. He needed more nades over the top, whatever it may have been.
I think the next game today is Ultra versus FaZe. So that's going to be crazy. Always crazy.
A very important cushion for Boston Breach to have going forward in this series.
And the cushion is exactly what this team needs. Again, the game 5s are a nightmare down the line.
Yes, El Asilo search, Fortress Control,
Very interesting pick
Embassy
for
Hardpoint,
both
Embassy
these teams.
search.
It's a 1-3 record for Boston, which doesn't sound great, but 2 of those losses are in the game 5s where these guys struggle. Otherwise, 1-1, respectable. They can put in some serious work. And on the flip side, it is a 2-2 record for LAG. But LAG have played nothing but the best search and destroy teams in the game. Their 2 losses, round 11 to Atlanta. It's Atlanta. What are you going to do? Round 11 lost to Florida. Florida, that is quite literally where they're at their finest. And the 2 wins that they have are against what? Like Thieves, who love playing Asilo, and then Vegas, one of the best S&D teams in the game. So I think LAG, they love this map. The 2-2 record does not tell the entire story, and they're going to be looking for the very quick bounce back in map 2.
Extremely possible bounce back here for LAG fans in round 2. But Chance, the same thing for Boston to keep riding this train. They are incredibly solid in their game 2s, not so much the game 5s.
That might be the craziest stat we actually have this year. The Boston Breach are literally the #1.
Okay, don't do this to me now.
Team in the game in Search and Destroy when it's on map 2. It makes absolutely no sense. Again, the game 5, if they could solve that problem, Boston Breach is going to start winning tournaments. Like, they are genuinely that good.
It's been going good so far. No internet issues today. Come on, guys.
Asilo is a map that they're going to be happy to see as well. And if they can keep the pace going, they're going to have a fantastic time.
Nerves going to start kicking in here for a few of these players. LAG, again, 3
as Vivid is eating something.
I take that back. It's 2.
I don't know what he's doing.
But for Jonas Eves and Exceed, first real time here in a major as a CDL professional. Pressure is on. You've already eliminated Clayster at your first tournament. That's got to feel great. But now, you're going up against Methods and the boys of Breach. You have a home crowd against you. That's going to start playing in the nerves soon.
Well, I mean, look at this. So they lost map 1, but smiles on their face. I mean, you had these players talk about, like, the biggest factor for them of playing with Arcides, the vibiest player potentially we have in the league. It's all smiles. It's all jokes. And they even specifically said, we can be down 0-2, and we feel good going into the next one. They're always ready for the game. So I think they'll be easily able to put that map 1 behind them and get geared up for the next one. So they'll be ready to go. But obviously, it is a scary thing when you have to play against a guy like Awakening on the flip side. Absolute menace.
Big Wake is a demon.
Dude has like a 1.27 KD in Search and Destroy. Awakening, an absolute monster. And even yesterday against Surge, they didn't go to a game 5, so that's where his S&D KD always lies, always sizable, and the respawn.
Sizable, he says.
An unbelievable 1v1 gunfight, one of the more difficult kills here in the Call of Duty League. Awakening Made his debut in 2020, the Florida Mutineers. And what a run he has had
All
so
right,
far.
test,
A
test,
major
test,
land
all right.
victory. Another accolade he would like to add to his already very young career. But here we go. LSilo, search and destroy.
LSilo search.
Map number 2. Will LAG find the bounce back? Will the #1 team in game 2 walk away with another dub?
Oh, this is obviously the map for LAG that, you know, they beat Vegas on, right? And how cool is that for Joe to see? Is your first major going against Clayster, getting teabagged by Clayster after you watching him play for a decade, and he just had a smile on his face. So he's had some cool moments, and now he's looking to try to add a loser's bracket run and make that a cool one as well. The LAG on the attacking rounds first, and round ones in S&D are a special thing. No dead silence, no trophies.
Trying to get my
You have the
co-host in here,
opportunity for
but
creative plays, and it looks like Boston aggressive down the lanes. LAG, they're taking things slow.
Yeah, so it's going to be a messy one. Nero
quick trade.
taken care of very quickly. Over to his teammate Vivid upstairs now. Bombs making its way in towards the A-bomb site, slowly but surely. All corners checked, and there are plenty here in the silo.
In this position that Vivid is in, again, no dead silence just yet, so he's going to be able to hear everything on this map. LAG have to be incredibly patient, or Vivid will break this play down.
Yeah, Exceed, he's going to hit those stairs. If he keeps moving slow, he's not as noisy. He is up. More than Spidey senses tingling right now.
You can even see in the face cam, Vivid is calming like a madman. He can hear so much on the map. Exceed is trying to crouch walk. He's trying to be patient, but so much time has gone by. I think LAG, they know that they don't have all the map pressure right now. They're trying to figure out a way to coordinate.
Here we go. Steve,
They knew.
They find him.
Nice
sniff him
play
out,
from
take care of
LAG
business. Now
to
they're the shuffle.
sniff out Vivid there.
Oh, just over 20 seconds to go. Mythos wins a big one. Trades are there. Joe deceives him.
1v2,
bomb down
big
away
weight.
from, though, the last piece of the puzzle. He's got himself dead silence. He's maneuvering in a position. Here comes the fight. Can Demon Joe catch both of them out? This would be something. It's a 1v1. The bomber's not been planted. Time's ticking if he stays alive here. Oh my God, he's done it. Big
Oh
Wake.
my gosh, Big Wake with the great play. Oh my gosh.
What a round.
Wow. That's an amazing S&D play.
Ran for his life in the iron heart right there.
Wow.
That is beautiful pre-fire, by the way. He knows he's tagged up. He knows that child is coming through. In Awakening's mind, the other guy's going to be planting the bomb. So he goes for the prayer shot. He absolutely delivers. And Awakening is the man to call out for good reason. What a savior of the round right there for Boston.
That's really good, Serge. That was a great call, man. Up by one, Boston Breach. Here we go. What? Is that Danny? Tagged up. Backed up. Awakening now. Invest the dead silence. His teammate Vivid doing exactly the same thing. Here we go. Quick clear out the top side of Elasilo. Stun check. Lands it. In we go. Vivid. Like a scalpel. So precise.
And he gets the reset as well, so he can continue to make moves. He's got another maybe 10 seconds of just freedom to fly around and trying to make good use out of it. He's behind enemy lines. Never fun to deal with, but he's a little bit too fast. But at least a technical trade comes through. You have the bomb down. 3 versus 2 for Boston.
Numbers for Boston. On the outside, it's a slow crawl now from Exceed. And here he comes through that field side. He hasn't activated Dead Silence yet. He's about to get it. So once that pops, he's got himself 25 seconds to get going, but he's got to get going. His teammates are dropping around him. Last man and up. Can he get anything done? And I think he may just go straight gunny. Save that Dead Silence for another round.
Yeah, no, it's just impossible. Not enough time on the clock. You're looking to kill a couple of these players if you can find them, ready for a couple challenges to come through, but this round is surely getting over. Look at the third if you can get it. Not able to deliver, but just adds an extra stat right there to the page before Awakening, able to take him down.
He goes down swinging. It's that confidence, man. Like, you know, you're playing with almost nothing to lose. Turns you in a different kind of a beast. Awakening finds himself at 3-0 after his brilliant first round. The rest of his teammates also putting in good work. 2 straight there for Boston.
And it might not matter, but it's nice for Exceed to get the activity, see where the positioning is Boston is going to be in those post-plant situations. So maybe make a mental note, hey, Awakening's flanking through the side door after they get the bomb down. So information, never a bad thing to have if you can utilize it. But Exceed right now with the dead silence, 5-2 start as well. Probably your guy looking to make a play.
It's getting noisy. Here in the A-bomb, Vivid, though, doesn't make a single sound. Oh my God, he nearly got the second. First blood, trades are there, Awakening straight onto the site. Cleans house, 3v1.
Hey, I was going to say, Nero is in your base. Boston have been so on point of getting players behind enemy lines. And they deliver themselves another man advantage. Every single round, Boston have been so clean.
Assault, dead silence activated, full pockets, makes it a 1v1. They've got no idea where he's
1v1
going,
for Big Wake
he's
again.
gonna be.
But Awakening has to know that this bomb is down. Has to know it's going to be around this A site. Assault's going to be there eventually.
The timing on this one, Awakening, if he peeks it again, he's a dead man. Here we go. Did he see the top of anything? No, he didn't. We are still running around in circles here on El Asilo.
Awakening might have actually caught a glimpse because he's holding that iron.
30 seconds.
And he knows that if this bomb goes down on A, it's a hop, skip, and a jump to actually trap this player in. So in my mind, this could be a very big situation for Awakening. It's all about the timing, or maybe Assault, the heads-up play, gets out of dodge. This might be a pure 50-50 for the 1v1.
Yeah, it's going to be a 50-50, but Awakening, if he moves fast enough, he's activated Dead Silence, he's going to get his move on. Spots it, patient. Well, that top ain't going to save you for long. Here comes the fight.
Yeah, Assault's got attacked, by the way, so it's tough to play inside, and even tougher to get away from Big Wake.
Big Wake. Again, going clutch. He wants to win this.
No, here in game 2. It's a 3-round run so far for Boston.
And I love the positioning from Awakening as well, right? If Adam Assault tries to plant the bomb on A, Awakening can just slide right over and just trap him in the sight instantly. And if he plants on B, honestly, the same story, because Awakening just has to go to the window, and he can spot nearly every single exit. So Awakening right there on point, in control, in 5-0. Clutches the 1v2.
Oh, the wall bang.
Vision.
Yep.
And maybe wants to get a kill streak to boot.
Awakening vision.
He's cheating.
Classic Krim.
Awakening's cheating.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Exceed sniper rifle eliminated immediately from the round there. Vivid, happy to take that one.
Oh,
Methods
hello.
as well. And what do you know? Oh, assault at range. Tags up. Can he get Awakening here? You know he might be taking that chow again. Here comes Joe Deceives though. Sneaky. But he's more than a moose loose about this hoose. He's got plenty of players around him. Hello, Methods goes down. 2v2.
And this is beautiful as well. He's about to get the dead silence as well. This is the guy that has to make the big play. Nade's going to clear out the ace site. And if nobody's home, how quickly can LAG figure this out? They spot nothing out on the field side of the map. It is a full wraparound right now for Breach.
I mean, this is the touch grass play right now for Boston. They're out and about. They've gone the long way round.
And look at this, Awakening giving his teammate the bomb, utilizing the feature because Awakening knows he just wants that one more kill.
We're going to put that Vazna with the inside of the bomb site as well. A little bit of gunfire out. That's going to be the exchange. Awakening get that one more kill. Should be able to get the bomb plant down as well now. Pretty much no problem. Nero's got himself in the pixel-perfect position for that. Here we go, 2v2.
It's Awakening. Awakening is the guy that has to cover him to get the bomb down. It does get planted.
Big Wake
and
still 5-0.
He gets to swing away, but it's bait just for the freebie. There's the cruise. There's the 2v1.
He knows he's
and
there.
Assault is flying, but Awakening, he heard that.
He
knows exactly where he went.
He's going to dip out. He's got 30 seconds. He doesn't necessarily have to kill him. He can let the bomb get the job done.
Nero, though.
No problem.
Boston.
Breach. Another
rolling
round of
the search.
How about that, too? Utilizing the feature is switching away the bomb. They're going towards B. It's like, you know what, Nero? You got the Vaznev. You go get this down. I will cover you, and I will get this kill. That is cruise missile secured, and so far, a literally perfect game coming out of Awakening here on El Asilo. Talk about LAG now. The pressure, it's like cranked up to the max. This is not a team you can afford to go down 2-0 against.
We'll stay on board with Awakening for a moment, for obvious reasons. 6-0. Streaks to be had. We'll see how that cruise goes here on LSC.
Doesn't need it. He is the kill streak.
He's in on the bomb site. Trophies are there. LAG now poised up for the hit towards B. They're absolutely dipping.
Well, and even with the cruise, everybody right now for LAG is actually outside. They have no cares in the world. They have just dominated field.
They could have cold-blooded on. We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the cruise over towards the B bomb site. And wait a minute. This could get ugly. There's a gunfight taking place on the side. Oh, Big Wake bends it.
Ooh.
And it's a narrow miss. Here comes the gunfights from Nero. They are shoulder to shoulder in there. Check it. Lands one. Out like a light.
Yeah.
Two. You're running out of numbers.
I like that crowd reaction.
And Arcides is so far out of this play. It's only Exceed that's around the side. If he gets traded, that could very well be the round. But Exceed, he's alive. He hasn't gotten killed just yet. It's Methods and Awakening trying to hunt him down.
They are hunting him down on the outside. Arcides, the furthest position he could be in. I'm not sure if you can hear it. The silver bullet for the monster taken care of. Exceed gets the round.
Dude, 200 IQ completely outplayed Boston in that round. Awakening pulls out a bass net because they're not going to go outside. I have the cruise missile, so they tried to stack the site. LAG doesn't care. They dominate the other bomb site, and even after the fact, you had RC so far out of the picture, and Awakening spends all that time dealing with that AR. Methods does not spend any time trying to actually trade Exceed on the site. If you don't have dead silence, it's tough to make moves. And LAG right there, talk about a wave to try to get back in the game. As good as it gets on the IQ front.
Waiting for this to happen. Surely, come on. Such a capable team on this map and mode. Exceed, dead silence popped quite early on. He's trying to get
LAG finally with a round.
Awakening, who I think might be running a sniper rifle upstairs. He is indeed. Vivid.
Freebie.
Exceed on a force spree now. A little bit of noise made. Oh, Methods spots him. There's a clean kill through the window. Another trade coming through from Joe to Sieves. 2v3, advantage LAG.
I mean, this is just SMGs. Both these guys had dead silence, and they just flew in your spawn. They had the man advantage, but for Boston, at least you have the bomb down, and Nero is dead. You already knew Awakening was out of the picture. And Awakening has been in this spot so many times. One spot to challenge from for LAG, one thing to cover, and the bomb wasn't even planted in just the right spot. LAG,
nice from
back-to-back rounds, perfect execution.
And they're taking advantage of a slight mistake there as well. Boston Breach, don't plant the bomb in a position that can be easily spotted. There's a stretch on it. Joe Deceives gets that defuse. It's 2 rounds in a row for LAG. Is this the makings of the comeback?
And again, dude, a vibey squad, tough to put down. RC is always so positive. You're down 4-0, getting picked apart. They're making calls like, hey, man, 4 hit the B site, even with the cruise. Next round, it's your 2 SMGs. Brand new guys to the CDL, both Exceed and Joe Deceives, just flying at you with dead silence. No fear to be aggressive, no fear in their hearts. 2 in a row. Let's see if they can keep it going.
It's 10 and 5 for Exceed as well. He's having a good time. Currently the kill leader here in the lobby. Nades up from
Nero. Hit marker.
There's the snipe from Exceed.
Exceed with a sniper.
Oh, so close yet so far. We've seen this comb across the rooftop line here of Elasilo with the snipe before, and Vivid cracks a door.
Oh!
Vivid's not peeking again. I think Vivid.
No, wait!
Maybe not.
See you, mate.
And keep in mind, if Exceed is 10 and 5, that's been the playmaker. He's pulling out the sniper, hasn't connected with anything for the moment, so pressure's on other people. Or Exceed.
Oh my God.
How aggressive do you want him to be?
Wait a minute. Has he sniffed out Big Wing? I think he may have heard Awakening behind him, so here we go. This is an interesting turn of events.
He hears everything.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of there, son. You're in a little more than danger now. Still a 4v4, but chance we are looking at 30 seconds on the round. Arsty's finally first blood.
Yeah, again, Boston, they've been on point with getting behind enemy lines, but Nero this time gets caught. So LAG sniffing him out. The sniper does get shut down. And a 3 versus 3. Methods just shot his gun, though. They know where he's at.
Here comes the fan, though, from Boston Breach. They're going to fan out all over the sides of Elasilo. Try to attack. Oh, big timing on the fight from Zenny. Can he win it? He snaps out of the second, gets damage in. Is that enough to get the trades? It is. Boston find the man advantage now. Joe Deceives, last man.
And they're grouping up together. I think they can hear him as well. And it falls in their lap. The clutch is in. They stop the bleeding.
Boston.
That tourniquet got applied. Methods, by the way, again, he shot his gun. He was basically in a triangle, and he might not have connected with a kill, but he got tags in both of those players. His teammates on point with getting those trades. And what a way to make the best of putting yourself in a dicey spot.
That's a heroic moment, man. Getting a couple of bullets into everyone in that fight. You get tons of information out. Your boys swoop in. Map point, Boston Breach. LAG, time to dig deep.
And I can't believe Exceed pulled out the sniper rifle a second time. 5-10 kills. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Getting the kills with other weapons, but see what goes on in this round. Massive stack over on this A site. Doubled up on A is LAG on the fence. RC's nearby to help him out. And Nero waiting to make the play.
It's a typical look from LAG on defense. Vivid. First man to check it in, back, forth, trying to play the mind games on the outside of the door. No, that's mine. Thank you very much. Here come the nades. Here come Boston! Flying in, Exceed, eats them both alive. You keep the numbers up, though, as best you can. 2v3.
And you know for a fact you have bombed down. So right now for LAG, no one else get picked. RCDs again watching over Exceed, and hey, able to back down. You trust yourself for the retakes with man advantage. Methods and Awakening, 2 ARs. It's a slow walk.
Oh, RCDs.
Maybe Awakening's too fast.
He's not dead yet. He's not dead yet. Now he's dead. Good job, Asties. 3v1.
Method's the only one
To
left.
have attack 56, by the way.
Yeah.
LAG happy to give up this bomb plant.
Not yet. Big snap, nice tags. Not enough to get the kill though. He's going to back it out here. Come LAG. Merciless approach now. They're not going to let anything happen here. Zinni again, not enough. Good work out of LAG. Stay alive. It's 5-3.
And just back to the standard. Not sure how many tacks or nades were thrown into the A-site room, right, for Boston, because there was 2 players involved. They did a good job trading the first guy, but Exceed there just for the cleanups. And as soon as they got the man advantage, LAG, not a team in that moment making any mistakes. 5-3 is always a very dangerous lead, I'd say, to have in Search and Destroy.
It ain't over until it's over. Still map point for Boston Breach. An outstanding opener here on El Asilo, and they have been somewhat stunned by LAG.
One away for Boston to try to take this.
Joe deceives, no dead silence just yet. No trophy out and about for Assault, so LAG almost certainly going to play it patient. Guys like Nero and Vivid love to play this outer lane, and Assault, I think, even just worried about that pressure, but pressure on both sides of the map. I mean, Methods is up towards the tower. He can flank at any given moment. Both these teams playing with their options.
Vivid was walking the fence line for a moment there. That gives him an eye on these 2 players. If he hits that again, it may be on. Here comes the battle downstairs. Not a whole lot left to throw. Oh, nice trade. Good work, 3v3.
And Nero's getting tagged up as well. Methods, yep, he loves to try to make those like outer flanks, but Arcades reads it. Man advantage for LAG. The reads have been on point, but Nero very quiet in this moment. Look at Assault though.
Ooh.
Got him.
Classic hiding behind the couch. Was it behind the doors, behind the couch? Take notes. Hide and seek players. Oh, Joe deceives.
Good plays from LAG to keep in this.
Goes to LAG. They are 1 away from equalizing.
And again, if not for a couple of those rounds where Exceed's pulling out the sniper, their reads have been on point. The things that Boston likes to do on this map, those flanks for Methods on the bottom side of the minimap, Arcades is there. Vivid gets behind enemy lines. They find a way to just get the intel and hunt them down. So LAG very heads up in these moments, but still clawing away at that lead. Boston on the attack. I don't know if I would expect anything different other than a slow round.
And it is outstanding composure and resilience here from LAG to pull this back. This might be a different look here. A little more aggressive. Boston in on towards the A-bomb site. Arcades may have seen a shadow there. And there's the plant. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And if you butcher this, you get it down for free. Nero,
Oh.
Can't get the plant door open the wrong way.
Was it a mistake or was it a 200 IQ stun? We'll let Reddit be the judge of that one. Can Arcades find another? 3 in a row. His first in the round, an important one.
It's actually ungodly if a botch stun actually opens the door that way for Arcades. Arcades, smartest man in the league by a mile. Bomb down on site. You got the setup now. I mean, Exceed and Joe Deceive just snap back into their default position. Good luck trying to break this one down. And again, even if number 1 Vivid tries to flank, look at Assault right now, just staring at it.
LAG have set this up perfectly now. This is a huge advantage to have 30 seconds to go. And this is the moment now for Vivid. Silently flying, catches his first. There we go, 3v3. Clock's ticking though. They cannot waste any more time.
Oh, and he's still flying. He is waiting to catch more players while his teammates are actually worried about the actual site. So Vivid put himself out of the Methods gets traded. Vivid gets the next one. 1v1, you know he's on site. And with 10 seconds to go, do you plant, do you chase? He's going for the plant. Exceed had to leave, but Exceed does have that silence.
Oh, he pops it. Here we go. It's a 1v1 for the map for Boston. Or do we see a round 11 and LAG get another chance at this one? Exceed, the map is yours to play. Here we go. Oh my God, is this happening? He saw him, he saw him, he saw him, it's on. Here he goes, the dance around El Asilo. It may be madness, he's on it. He's gonna try to find it, there's the challenge, here's the job. Oh,
Vivid! Wanted for Breach!
Ice is up.
Great 1v1 by Vivid.
Everyone here in the MGM music hall's a little bit more than clenched during that round.
Woo-wee!
Boston Breach take the lead, 2-0 here in the series.
Yeah, and aggression right there is Vivid's best friend. I'm thinking he didn't get any tags. That guy can snake the bomb site. Vivid, not a care in the world. Makes the ballsy call just to fly at him and fries him in the gunfight. Boston and map 2, they are a different breed. I mean, what more do you want, right? Awakening starts things off 6-0. LAG start to make those high IQ play calls, but the early
Vivid
start
10-8, Big Wake 9-5, Exceed 13-8.
Off the back of that, what, first round or Awakening clutches the 1v2. Honestly, might be the play and difference maker of the game, but everybody there turning up and delivering. I mean, even Matthews might have been 4-10. The stat line doesn't look great, but those rounds where he's in the mix, getting tags on all the different players, Boston Breach, the execution on point.
I mean, if the cushion is the story of the series right now, I mean, the fact that Awakening goes so wild at the start of this map, it gets them that huge lead to work with. They don't have to worry about, any major comebacks. LAG still pull it out there. 6-4.
Hey, it's
final
still
score.
possible here.
Many of those rounds could have gone the other way. An incredibly tense LSCLO.
And obviously, when we're
It's
talking
still
about
possible
LAG,
here as we have a Fortress Control, Embassy Hardpoint, Embassy Search still to come. They might go to a break.
First control they got as a team was on this map against Toronto Ultra of all squads. So make no mistake, LAG a very lethal threat.
It's not over yet, ladies and gents. Boston, they have the lead.
Yep. They're going to go to a little breaky poo here. We're just going to chillax as we have 5 games for the day. Long day coming. But Vivid already clutched a hard point. Big Wake clutched a couple S&Ds there, and Vivid clutched at the end, 1v1. To really put down LAG in this first map. Or, you know what I'm saying. First and second map, honestly. So, can LAG gonna have to reverse sweep Boston to stay in the tournament? As we're looking at the games for the day, Toronto, Atlanta next, then Optic Texas versus Minnesota Rocker, and then LA Thieves is gonna play the loser of Toronto and Atlanta. So I gotta write that down. So we got the Thieves versus the loser of Toronto, Atlanta. And then that Elim round 3, I believe, will be the winner of that LAT Toronto or Atlanta, and then the winner of the Boston LAG, I think. I think that's how that goes. But we'd have to see 100% on a bracket. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. We're going to keep bringing you guys more CDL content, doing stuff, doing the things. But with Fortress Control coming up, this control map is so kind of dumb sometimes. It's got such a nasty spawn trap, and Boston knows how to play the spawn trap. I think this very well could be LAG's last ditch effort at not running into 3-0. I missed the map 2 timestamp, but I'll make sure to get it in there. As we're about a minute away from getting into the third map of this Boston Breach LAG. Boston is just coming out absolutely firing on all cylinders right now in front of their home crowd. So I think they really did not want to lose in front of all of their fans and go out early. So, man, I can't believe Big White got that kill. That's insane. Insane. I need to go grab me a energy drink, but I'm gonna wait till this is over because I can't have any of this music in my VOD. So it should be about 45-30 here. All right. No music. No music. So that I can make shorts out of the videos. Papa's got to make shorts. All right, here we go.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. The Call of Duty League is presented by the GMC Hummer EV Pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League, map number 3 here in this very exciting losers bracket matchup between Boston Breach and, of course, Los Angeles Guerillas. Boston find themselves up 2-0 as we get now into the control.
And they're looking great, too. Like, I know Ice is always the big conversation with the Boston squad, but a nail-biter map one, they absolutely clutch up and deliver, win the big gunfights on that final rotation in the S&D. Built up a nice lead. LAG start applying that pressure, but they ice up, execute. Vivid wins the big 1v1 towards the end, and Boston now in prime position. That being said, LAG have been in a position like this before all the way back to yesterday, right? Like, they have felt the pressure. This is a team that knows they have to just take it one map at a time. They've proven they're capable. Now Boston maybe just a little bit more of a difficult opponent to try and deal with.
Yeah, we'll see how they're going. Right now, the crowd is certainly on Boston's side. LAG, there's no love in the room for the boys in purple. Maybe a little.
Except for RC.
Except for RC, that's right.
Always, come on.
Oh, shoot.
But they're almost
I
ready to
didn't
go.
read that.
Into control.
Whoops.
We're going to Albagra Fortress for this one. Nero, get
I
in your
meant to
seat,
read
boy. Let's
that.
get this on the road. We're ready to rock and roll. No one wants to get cooled off here. Boston coming in this one with a very hot hand indeed. Although, you have to say, it has to be said.
It has to be.
Sorry, word to Chris Tunn. That again, LAG clawed that one back so well in the search and destroy. You can see the team starting to heat up, and this should not affect them indeed. Again, a squad that is so vibey, as the kids say, Chance. And what does that mean for the folks at home?
I've been trying to figure this out for like 4 or 5 years. I'm not too sure, but from what I understand, it's just all about positive mentality. Making sure they're not going to be behind the game. And Joe Deceives, again, rookie to the scene, but he's got veteran presence right beside him. Multi-world champs that you're playing with, trying to make your life as easy as possible. And on the flip side for Boston, you have the advantage in the series. You want to get this done as quickly as possible because the winner of this series plays in our 5th match today. So you want to have all the time in the world. It's already going to be a long break. Want to be able to hit that mental reset. And by the way, those ranks, pretty absurd out of methods. I mean, ARs are always going to dominate on defense, but a 1-2-5 on attack is phenomenal. That being said, Boston is yet to win an offensive round, so it is a defensive shootout. Boston will be a threat to look for the first, and interesting nades as well. No one comes through the gate, though, so LAG get out and about.
A couple of nerdy nades don't go nowhere, mate. Those tags do, though. Big work there out of Methods.
Nerdy nades.
Way on towards the B zone defensively.
I like that.
Heavy stack now for Boston. Worried about that one player that crept through. Not quite sure where Exceeder's gone. And he is the man at large. Awakening takes care of him. Now it's back to square one. LAG.
As LAG already kind of in the trap. So one person kind of
tagged up, sends Vivid in for
coming
the kill.
out.
Vivid gets traded.
So maybe.
Look at this, 3 tacks off the rip right there for Boston. You got him stuck in the spawn trap. You've got everything secure, not easy to break out of. And RCD's tags up Nero, but not good enough. And LAG, I mean, they've barely stepped foot outside of their spawn.
Yeah, it's tough. Ooh, Joe Deceives, though. Hey, gets the job done. Finds his kill of his own. Nero, what a dodge that was. Nades were just flying all over the place. Assault wins it. All right.
Okay, maybe now they can cross. No.
Take it all back. Oh, take it all back. They're all dead again.
I mean,
Nope, negative.
I mean, even Vivid, I think, had the tack 56 out at one point. Now he switched over to the Vazna. Might have just picked it up off the ground, but 3 tacks in the hands of Boston. Good luck trying to get out of this one. No breaks anywhere. Getting locked down. 4-man wipe, and Boston looking like it's going to be perfect.
So that's how you win a defensive round here on Control. You just make sure that no one gets near those other zones. And now, LAG, you've taken a heavy hit in the life count as well.
Yeah, so they pumped the brakes on the life count because obviously that's sort of the second
All right,
tiebreaker
Boston.
for the round 5s. But even on the kill
Good
front,
defense.
that was an 8 life difference. So Boston as clean as it gets.
Can they do anything
I
on
think
an
for
offense,
LA,
though?
if you're trying to break out of like the blacksmith side of the map, you have all the ARs. You think after you clear out like top and bottom maps that you can like have a little bit of progress. Even Nero had a tap
All right.
56, so he can gun him from across the map as well. So extra AR pays dividends right there for Boston.
All right, so Boston got to bully LAG in the first round. Now, we turn the tables. And we see if LAG can get their bully shoes on and get things going here against Boston. However, a different look. Boston have managed to get players out over towards A. Nero was that man.
Uh-oh.
Methods.
Uh-oh.
Care as well. So, LAG right back into it. Again, shoes in the other foot now.
And it's the exact same thing for Exceed as well. Has the tack. You get your one Vaznev guy into this map's area. And it's just a perfect lockdown. Super tight setup as well for LAG on defense. The absolute stranglehold. But you had LAG trying to break out at the top. You got Boston trying to break out towards B.
Uh-oh.
The trades are in.
Uh-oh.
2 kills.
Oh, but Joe deceives.
Just for Joe deceives to slam you
Oh.
down.
As Joseph deceives and RCT's backs him up, finds the kills there.
Joseph
Boston still.
deceives.
They managed to get a player or 2 out, and once again,
What the fuck?
He's run around him. Awakening though. Doesn't spin, doesn't get the kill there. You've managed to get players once again out now for Boston. They're through. They're at large. They run out of time.
And this is opportunity. I mean, at least Vivid is the first player on the map on offense to like get out of the spawn. So Vivid trying to make the play. He gets the first gunfight, and Assault now is in a pinch. The stun connects, and it's a teammate.
Nero killed
Might
Vivid
just
as he was
kill
gonna pinch
push
that
from
guy.
Boston, who now at this point just desperation to try to get a take, and where Assault would have died, the teammate is so costly. It's looking like a no tick for either team. Don't you just love Fortress Control?
And the life count for Boston Breach, exactly the same as it was.
Defense,
It was
defense.
14.
Wow, deja vu all over.
14
it.
Nothing
on
going.
that side. So we tie it up. The equalizer there. What is it about?
Looking for perfection again. 2 for 2 on the defensive rounds. Boston give it another go. I imagine the nade spots are probably going to lined up as well. We'll see how that goes. And a couple players coming out of gate, so might be able to connect, but nothing found there. And LAG, maybe the first opportunity to actually make something happen. They had touched the A zone.
They're in. They've done it.
Uh-oh.
Joe deceives.
And he's,
Uh-oh.
Fight. This is huge. How much more time can he grab out of this one? Here comes the pressure. Finally cleaned up. All that hard work for nothing. Great work out of Boston. Oh, and the trap is now set. Can LAG quite literally get on their horses and fly out of those large archways, past the hay, straight on a B? The answer is most likely a no, because here comes the trap once again from Boston.
And maybe we need to play TDM at this point for LAG if we're thinking about that for the round 5 and taking your time looking for the trades. But now you got Nero on a 4. If you want to make up for the Semtex, getting a cruise, a great way to do it. 2 more kills he will be able to collect in. Nice little gymnastics routine as well over towards maps. 1 more is all he needs. The trade does come through. LAG desperate to try to get a player out. Exceeds at least made it past the 50-yard line.
Vivid has somehow managed to get himself into between a few players and stop the bleeding. Oh man, that's brilliant work. That's the defensive hold. Final 30 seconds. No way. Back and forth, up and down, inside.
No
and
tick
out.
still.
Clock still ticking. Nero on a run. He should be able to get another one here. Oh, he's crossed it. This is going to make the spawns look a bit weird. And already number 5. We're out. We're onto the B zone. This
Way to
could
go,
be-
Nero.
Maybe not. Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Take it all back. Boston, hold the line.
You were just going to say this could be a big wake moment to pick up the 2-piece in 7 seconds, trying to fly over towards B, but Vivid's in a corner. Everybody's going to cross, and you get the trades. Exceed trying to fly, but you're just getting chopped down, and 3 for 3 on defense. Neither team able to really have any pressure. What an exciting game.
Had 2 touches of the A
If Boston
zone.
can get an offensive win here, though, they take their game.
And on the TDM front, I think it's
But
about like a 7 or
that's gonna
8
be hard to
kill
do.
lead right now for Boston Breach as well. So, I mean, they do not need, if you can get a tick, that's great. If you have a good opening break, that is also fantastic. But your main concern right now for Boston is make sure you do not get massively outslayed.
Yeah.
That is sort of primary goal number 1. But again, if you get the clean break, you can get that pressure out over towards A. You'll take that as well.
Different look here on offense. Can Boston do something crazy here on match point? They're in. Trades are there. Vivid on the time. Securing the point slowly. Cleaned up. Any more space to work with here? Awakening on a
3
full
big
screen.
ones
Looking
for
to get a few more.
LAG.
Should dip on back. Stay alive.
Uh-oh.
No, can't get it done. LAG now. Their turn. to apply the pressure.
Yeah, maintain that life lead. That is the goal right now for Boston. Look at what they're doing on the minimap, by the way. A couple of those players backing up. They have turtled in the setup. They know what the game plan is. And you don't have to tell Methods not to move. He is going to be posted. Nero's not going to do it. And the question for LAG in this moment is how long does it take him to figure out and do the math to count this out? They need to start putting the pressure. And if LAG does start flying into the spawn, they're going to start spawning Boston out. So we got a little standoff situation here on Fortress.
I mean, this is... Come on, Boston, do something.
A 10-kill discrepancy right now between these two teams. That is so much right now for Boston. I mean, I think they're just going to be able to do it. In 30 seconds, you're not able to bump off towards 10, so...
They're trying to get the final defensive round. Can we get a slow clap for this very slow gameplay? Come on, Boston! They're about to get defense. Unless LAG does something crazy. Boston Breach have set themselves up for success.
I mean, dude, Call of Duty players are fiends. You asked for a slow clap, that lasted for 2 seconds. Everybody just started going like rapid pace. We just want the action, ready for the gunfights. But there you go, the least active round of Control of all time.
Wow.
Out here breaking records at Major 2.
Let's go, baby! One more round, though, for Boston Breach. They played it to perfection. LAG, they will be on offense. They have to pull something miraculous out of the bag here, and what a moment it will be.
And you see LAG, those player cams, number of fingers holding up, how many kills just came through in that last round. Not a whole lot, enough digits to make it happen, but now for LAG, the pressure's on. It has been 4 for 4, perfection on the defensive rounds. They got to find a way to get out, and Boston
might be able to close this out here.
Buys you an extra ticket to the next round, and that is the start you want to have if you're Boston.
Oh my, that's 3. Last man up. It's Assault. He's over. Wait, it's pretty much, it could be GG right here, right now. They're going to hold this one down. Boston, it is a victory lap. LAG have still got to find the opening, but it happens, Chance. We've seen it happen on this map before. A couple of kills, you fight forward, a little bit of complacency. Zinni, though, he's on a
It's too clean, man. Boston looking like they're buying themselves a ticket to the next round. Clean so far. LAG have only gotten a single kill. Pressure's on Bivy. They trade him out. At least LAG looking for the opening, but that is now Methods on an 8 spree. Nero's got the backside covered, and Joe deceives. Front man standing. There is simply nowhere to go.
Here comes the cruise. Assault wiped off the face of the map, and in 20 seconds, LAG are out the tournament.
And Boston right now not looking
This
for
could be it for LAG.
They're just looking for that hot 3-0, but maybe for LAG last ditch.
Oh, Nero.
Get cleaned up, Nero. 24 in 10.
Oh, come on.
Man had the team kill, the man had the gunny. Boston Breach. How do you do?
Boston. Closing it out here.
Boston Breach get it done 3-0 in what has been the most perfunctory pumping we have seen in
Crazy.
Control.
And what a way to get it done. Again, this team, talk about the threat that they have. Hometown crowd. Number 1 team in the game on the map, too. Is their hard point top 3. These guys are absolute units. And with a 3-0 like that, extra confidence, the win in your sails. Make no mistake, Breach fully capable of making a very deep losers bracket run.
Yeah, this could be a crazy run for a Boston Breach. Good start. As we maybe take a look at the final scoreboard on this 3-0 Control. That shit was stupid, man. I freaking hate Control. On Fortress especially, it's a dumb map. Nero 25 and 10. Shitting though. As Exceed can't really get much going. 9 and 20.
Imagine winning a game of Outbackers Fortress.
I'm gonna show you guys the post-game interviews here.
Boston Breach getting what, like 12
especially
kills
in front of the
combined.
home crowd. Probably
You need to do a
Methods.
single thing on offense, but you can be perfect on defense. Boston out there.
Look at
taking
that
care
quick
of
3.
business. Game plan on
Hot
point.
damn.
2 close games.
Close
And
though.
I know technically the Fortress is close, but not really.
Not really, no. Well, I think for the biggest story for me in this series there is we've seen Boston take control of the series, take control of the team, and not let any mistakes slip through. They played that brilliantly. All things considered, yeah, we're having a bit of fun, poking a little bit of fun at control there in Fortress, but ultimately Very well played. They ran the map from start to finish. Kudos to them. That's a clean 3-0.
Icing up in the S&D as well. I think maybe the biggest factor for me on Breach, the record on Asilo, not the best, but guys like Big Wake were able to deliver.
He certainly was a factor, and he is on stage right now
Oh,
with
Big
Guy
Wake.
Blaze. Take it away, Guy.
Thank you so much, Miles and Chance. Boston, give it up for the home team as they come out on top. I'm on the stage with Big Wake and Awakening. It was a solid 3-0 from you guys. How did y'all get it done, and what was the toughest thing about this matchup?
Scored up on our two best maps in Outback at Hardpoint and Outback Control, but they honestly just couldn't fuck with me, so yeah.
Yeah.
It was simple. You was frying everybody. Talk to me about your teammates, and what is it like playing with these guys and playing in front of this crowd right here with this energy?
Playing with Vivid and Nero is really fun because there's two fast subs, and I'm not baiting them, but they just run in front of me, so it's a good mixture. And then with Methods, he's just our main AR, like, he's just a vet.
He just gets it done, right? He gets it done. Now, here in front of this crowd here, it's the first time I got a chance to really talk to you. What do you want to say to everybody who's out here supporting you and been loud all day?
The support and love and energy have been fucking crazy, guys. I fucking love you.
Nothing but love here on the stage. That's going to do it for me and Wake.
Yeah, Big Wake. That's going to do it for us here on the Hard Carry. Bringing you Ultra Phase next. Stick around and stay tuned for more CDL content.